Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you that nothing is sacred when it comes to bad creative writing. Not even Christmas. Oh man, it's finally time to talk about Alberto Del Rio. And to think, this isn't even a hashtag speaking out piece. No, my friends, we're going back to a much happier time for this one. The very end of 2012. CM Punk was WWE Champion, John Cena was unstoppable, and Monday Night RAW was only in year one of its 3-hour era. As the year was winding down and RAW was going to fall on Christmas Eve, they opted to do a double shot, making fans sit through 6 hours of RAW tapings. Now the timeline is a small bit warped because of the tapings here, but here are the absolute bare bones. December 16th, WWE held TLC, to which, in an unpromoted filler match, Alberto Del Rio, who had been heel throughout most of his entire WWE run to this point, was made a babyface in a team with The Miz and the Brooklyn Brawler. December 17th, they kept with Del Rio being a good guy, something the real Del Rio knows very little about.
Fuck you. You know you don't have the balls to be where I am, to stand in front of me and say what you are saying behind the keyboard, pussy. You remind me of one of the bosses in WWE with a big fucking nose, just a big fucking pussy. Fucking pussy.
This time helping Tommy Dreamer and The Miz beat 3MB. So even though today's subject was also taped on the 17th, let's talk about how WWE kept this new babyface momentum rolling for Alberto Del Rio. Today, in wrestling history! December 24th, 2012. Del Rio runs over Santa Claus with his car. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, just out of nowhere, right? Oh, you don't know the half of it, son. So the show begins with an animation of CM Punk, the company's top champion, being sad and grumpy and trying to light up his Christmas tree to no avail. It's okay though, John Cena's here, and since he's Vince's favorite, he'll get what he wants, leaving CM Punk to be sad and grumpy in the cold. This was seriously what it was like for a WWE fan in the 2000s. They did it with Benoit as champ too, but I digress. We're welcomed to Raw and introduced to our celebrity guest host, jolly old Saint Nick himself, who rather than going to the ring, dishes out some promo to the crowd, which, not gonna lie, pretty sweet. That's when we get our plot point.
Oh my god!
Okay. Ooh, let's take this in for a second. So Del Rio's theme plays, Santa looks to where the car will come from, then ignores it, not just ignores it, clearly takes 2 steps towards the car's path, gets hit, and then the very sight of Santa being mowed down like he himself did to Grandma all those years ago causes a Christmas tree to faint. Like, it's not even anywhere near the car, it just decided fuck it and dropped dead. Now let this image seep in, folks, because you're going to see a lot of it, and I mean a lot of it. Over the next 3 hours, we are going to cut to this 6 times. Though they did have the courtesy to add some police tape, pop the hood to make it look like there was a bigger impact, they even added a stray Christmas tree bauble. Jesus Christ, Kevin Dunn, and you wonder why you can't win an Emmy. So the show itself has plenty of fun little Christmas-themed gimmicks, while building to their main event, a Miracle on 34th Street fight between a grief-stricken Del Rio, who's pleading with anyone who will listen that it was just an accident and that he didn't mean it. I mean, look at him. Look at the worry on his face. And his opponent, John Cena, who, as we've covered, is the top guy even though he isn't the top guy. This show revolves around him after all, and if John Cena says you're bad, then brother, you're bad. Kinda makes you rethink who the hero is, right? Now, as far as holiday gimmick matches go, the Miracle on 34th Street fight was actually really good. We had a distraught, crying Ricardo Rodriguez struggle to introduce his best friend. We had Alberto Del Rio repeatedly plead his case and beg for mercy.
It was just an accident!
Oh, that wasn't!
And the real bully keep hounding Del Rio like a true jackass. They had a good brawl, they got some moves in, and then came the Christmas gifts. Now, if you ever wanted proof that Santa Claus is a jerk, then take a look at Cena's unfair preferential treatment here. Look at the presents our good old boy from West Newbury, Mass scored. He got a steel chair, he got a bowling ball, he got a fire extinguisher. And Del Rio, the guy whose entire Christmas is coming down because Santa doesn't know to look both ways? Because Santa doesn't care if vehicles are honking as they approach? Well, Del Rio gets screwed.
If you don't stop saying stupid shit, you will not have any sex tonight. And guys, I want to have sex tonight.
No, not like that. No, this year, Del Rio got... And of course... But most importantly, Alberto got his ass beat. To the point where his personal ring announcer slash best friend Ricardo sees enough of his buddy getting bullied and interjects until...
Wait a minute!
Now there you go! See everybody, Santa's okay. With a smile on his face and a warm, forgiving demeanor. Kris Kringle approaches an apologetic Ricardo and... what the hell? The old man just decked him! He just decked the boy who was crying for him. Ricardo did nothing to you. Yeah, it turns out Santa's a Cena fan, and by association, also a jerk. He puts the Santable claw? The name's a work in progress. He puts the claw on Del Rio, which forces him into a panic, right into an attitude adjustment. Lol, Cena wins. So let's recap. Santa Claus's negligence causes Del Rio to make a mistake. He's ostracized by his entire locker room despite pleas for forgiveness. His own best friend is in tears. He gets forced into an unfair battle where the deck is stacked against him, and the second there's some hope for recovery, Santa decides to be a dick and put himself on the naughty list. In what universe is this a happy ending? Oh, right, the WWE universe, because, once again, lol, Cena wins. And that is the reason for the season. It's more important than anybody learning things, right? Well, afterwards, Del Rio's babyface turn is cemented proper as he defended the honor of his best friend and won the World Heavyweight title from the Big Show, who was... heel that week. And there's no mention of Del Rio ever running Santa over again. Woof. Now, I'm not one to defend this guy. He's proven on many occasions, inside the ring and out, that he's an absolute piece of shit human being. Allegedly. But as far as kayfabe goes, what an awful story to tell during Raw. You can change your ways, become a good boy, have a screw up and try to make things right. And the universe will not only punish you anyway, but they'll let you know who the real favorite kid is. I mean, come on, even Kane got a puppy.
Thanks. I'm starving.
Merry Christmas, ho, ho, ho. So that's the story of Alberto Del Rio when he ran over Santa Claus, and I want to know, what did you think? Did you watch this the first time around when it was live? And do you think the Del Rio character was mistreated? Or do you think this was just karma for all his past transgressions? Was there somebody else on the roster at the time who you think would have made more sense here? And who? Let me know in the comments section, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more, because I want you to be a part of the conversation too. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so I want to thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.